So I didn't know this, but the Power Rangers brand has been purchased by Hasbro, which is kind of shocking because Saban Brands has owned Power Rangers for the last 25 years. So that's kind of surprising that it's been sold from Saban. So now you're going to have Hasbro. And by the way, Hasbro, of course, they own a lot of toy brands, Transformers.
Everything.
Yeah, if honestly, if it's a toy, there's a really good chance Hasbro owns it.
Yeah.
With exceptions like Star Wars and that kind of thing. Although I think they have actually made some Star Wars toys in the past. Probably. But they're huge, and they purchased Power Rangers and other brands from Saban for over $500 million. So I think Haim Saban is sitting pretty for the rest of his life. And they have also confirmed that they are going to be... So the Hasbro Power Rangers products will be available next spring, 2019. And they are going to be making a sequel to last year's Power Rangers movie, which I thought was serviceable. Wasn't as good the second time around.
Really?
I watched.
I haven't seen it a second time. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
We should watch it. You should
Yeah.
let me borrow it.
Yeah, we should watch
Or
it
we could
sometime.
watch it if you want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a reason to rewatch it.
Yeah.
I thought it was serviceable.
I can imagine how it's not as good the second time around because you kind of know what's going on with the character, like with the not fighting parts.
Yeah.
Like you kind of know where the characters are going and stuff.
Yeah, you do.
It's got a little slower,
Well,
probably.
the first time is like nostalgia goggles.
Sure.
It's like, this is like amazing. You watch and like you're actually like paying attention to things. Now it's like
You get all the hype moments get you super hyped.
I don't know. I didn't even I didn't have those goggles, and I still thought it was interesting. So.
Yeah. It was a serviceable movie.
Yeah.
I will say that. And we were just discussing, we thought that there was very little chance it was actually going to get a sequel just because it underperformed at the box office. Like, it didn't do nearly as well as they had hoped. But now that since this is Hasbro taking over, I mean, Hasbro, this is the same... They did a movie on Battleship, for crying out loud. They will make a movie out of any brand that they think could make a little bit of money. We've had 5 Transformers movies now, and now we're going to get we're going to get a Bumblebee movie next, which I have.
What? Bumblebee? It looks cool.
There's parts that look really good, and then there's other parts
Like
where I'm like, that's going to be a cringe
Like
moment
what?
in the theater.
the people. Every time the people ruin those movies, I don't want any humans in any Transformer movie ever. I want the war on Cybertron,
That's what I've been
and that's
saying.
it. I want.
Dude, literally, that's what I've been saying this whole time.
I would love for them to still be a Cybertron movie. I think, and probably there's a lot of people, a lot of film producers are just like, oh, well, people can't relate to that. Like, dude,
Give me a break.
you will get every Transformer fan in the theater if you do that. Number one.
Can't say words.
Secondly, you can do a movie on Earth, but stop making the human character such a big part of the story.
Right.
Like-
They need to be like side characters.
Exactly. Every single one of them. Make a side character.
Right.
No one remembers the human characters.
No, but literally, that's what I've been saying. I've talked to you about it so many times, like about how they need to make a movie just about like the war on Cybertron and how cool that would be.
Yeah.
But like, why do you think the human parts in the trailer, like where it shows like the people, that looks
Such
bad?
garbage. It's so. I can already tell it's gonna be bad. About
Yeah,
that.
and it's weird because like I can't tell how old the girl is supposed to be. Is she supposed to be a teenager? Is she supposed to be like in her 20s? Like I can't tell.
Yeah.
But I have hope for it. Like, but it's a cautious hope.
Yeah.
I do want to see it.
But Power Rangers.
But Power Rangers. I guess this makes sense now that Hasbro is going to be in charge of it. Just don't give it to Michael Bay, and sure, we're good. We're good.
Well, and there's still a lot left on. There's still a lot on the table for Power Rangers that they can take from.
They also teased the Green Power Ranger.
Yes, they teased Tommy. I hope they don't recast anyone. Like that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. Like I hate it when anytime any.
The cast was good. I thought the actress.
Oh
was good.
sure.
Though the yellow girl was kind of annoying.
A little
the way
bit.
She said stuff.
And I hope they don't. I hope they don't do anything with the whole like. Well, I don't like boys or whatever the line was that basically said, okay, they're making you a lesbian.
But yeah, Lord Zedd needs to be in it.
Lord Zedd,
because he would look so cool.
Lord Zedd
done like seriously.
My goodness, that character design in a kids show where he's basically a humanoid who's had all of his skin ripped off and his brain is like exposed on the top of his cranium.
Yeah.
How did that make it into the show?
Wait,
I don't know if people have said it looks like Todd McFarlane designed him or he actually did design him. But he's crazy looking.
Yeah, he would look so cool, like done in that, like in like real, like
yeah.
He looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain.
But he's got like tubes running out of him, and he's oh my goodness, he's an amazingly designned character.
Minus the Z on his like.
Sure,
that's a little goofy.
Or the staff with the Z on it.
Yeah.
And of course.
Those are actually all the reasons.
Lord Zedd sounds a lot cooler when you're thinking of just the word Zedd, but not like how people in some parts of the world say Z instead of Z for the letter. Right. Yeah, they say it in Canada. They say
what?
So instead of the letter Z, they call it the letter Z. It's in the UK. It's
really?
Yes.
It's called Z.
Yeah. XYZ.
That's weird.
Yeah, especially if you've grown up saying Z.
Wait, why is that?
I don't know. It's just it's just a difference. It's like spelling color with a U. You know, it's just one of those things where the language is different.
That triggers me.
Oh,
it bugs me so much to see
color with a U.
Well, because for like such a long time, I started looking and I was like, have I been spelling color wrong?
Yeah, or armor, like. Armor with a U.
Yeah. No, it's any OR word. It's always OUR in British English. But so wow, we have taken interesting paths with this Power Ranger sequel talk.
Yeah, that's
so.
Much all there is.
Let's get back to a real quick. Okay, so they've got to do Green Ranger.
Yeah.
I would love for them to at least tease Lord Zedd. I mean, they've got to bring in another villain because Rita was smacked
into space
to the moon, which is a great reference for the show because that's where she comes from. And Bryan Cranston as Zordon, I can't get enough of that. Yeah, more Bryan Cranston Zordon. Can we do something different with Alpha this time? That's the only thing I didn't like. His design, he just the way he walks around is. It's weird. He's got like eyes that are.
Oh yeah.
He's not
the Bill Hader dude.
Bill Hader's fine.
Yeah.
He was written fine, but just the actual CG character of him was just uninspired. It didn't really evoke anything of the original character.
I think you would have preferred the old
the original Alpha.
The old Seattle Space Needle version.
Well, okay. I'm not saying do the original version of Alpha. I'm just saying make him look like he's not some. Doesn't he have like 4 legs or something like that?
He has 2 legs.
He was very just undefined though. He's just his proportions are weird. Yeah.
He kind of looked like a fat old man that had like kind of like a.
He reminded me of those little monsters on Halo. I don't know what they're called.
Grunts.
The grunts. Yeah, that's kind of what he reminded me of.
Weird.
It is just a weird character. So I'd love to see him redesigned. Definitely do more footage of them fighting as Power Rangers because that was woefully lacking in the first movie.
Yeah.
More fighting, please. Other than that, I welcome a sequel to it.